Hi guys, it's the 21st of April to 22nd tomorrow, roughly tonight, I think from, I would say 10 o'clock till 4 o'clock in the morning. It's the peak of the lyrid meteor shower. The plan is basically, got the camera set up behind me there. Sorry if I'm looking a bit groggy, I've been out all day, sat with the girls, with the twins, and about half an hour ago I fell asleep and I've just woke up, so I kind of feel like I've got jet lag, or I've got my coat on, I've got my hoodie on. I feel bloody freezing, to be fair. I don't know what it is. I think I've just had too much sun and been too relaxed today, and I think yeah, it's just kind of caught up with me. But anyway, so tonight is the peak of the lyrid meteor shower, and what I've got there is I've got a camera, and all I'm going to do tonight, nothing too deep. It's going to be straightforward. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set the camera up either there or just maybe underneath the fence to get a little bit more shelter from the wind, because as you know, it's been fairly windy today, and I just don't want the camera blowing about. Even with that Winston, it's just kind of the gust really. It's not windy, and also like now it's picked up, so every now and again just a couple of gusts, the doors are banging, the balls are blowing about. So I'm going to set that up somewhere safe, either alongside of the shed. And what the plan is, I want to try and do about 9 hours of footage. Now I'll use the intervalometer or the time-lapse mode, I'm not too sure yet. I'm going to point, I think we're pointing, so that's south, so east, southeasterly I would say it is. Vega Rise is just above this house here. Now the problem we've got is I tried last night with a 70 to 200 to do a time-lapse, and just on the gable end of my house we've got a dirty great big brand new LED light. And even with the nightscape filter on there, it's not light pollution, it's just so bright, it's like someone shining a torch down the camera, so you lose this part of the sky. And I don't really want to stick the Z7 in the front garden, not £3,000 worth of camera pointing out for everybody to walk past, even though we're on lockdown and it's quiet. I could hide it in the bushes, but I kind of don't want to risk that. In the back garden, yes, it's all locked and it's safe and secure and nobody can get in, so that's what the plan is. So camera set up, I'm going to go tonight. I've got a 24mm 1.8 and the FTZ lens, adapter. I'm going to focus to infinity, because right up there at the moment is Venus is shining bright. I'll get everything set up, take a few test shots. I'll be at f2 I think, or 1.8, 30 seconds exposures, and I'll do the intervals times at 31 or 32 seconds. Gives it time to buffer, and I'm going to try and go for 900 shots, which will give me, I think, roughly, I'm not too sure off the top of my head, but hopefully from a time of say 9:30 till about 5 o'clock. I'm going to shove it in the corner, get a jumper or get some cloth and wrap it around the back of the camera just in case it rains, but I don't think it will. There's no rain forecast, and just see how we get on. Hopefully we'll capture a few meteors. The peak is, I think the peak is any time after midnight, so they say. It's a rough guess. I mean, with meteor showers, you're very lucky if you can be in the right place at the right time, especially when you're so built up. When you're not in lockdown, you can go to a certain place where you can point the camera just about anywhere. But all of us are managing pretty well, to be fair. I think Starman's in Blackpool and he's pointing kind of north more. I think, I'm not too sure which way his garden's pointing, but I've got a gap down the house, as did a time lapse the other week, didn't I? But unfortunately down there at the moment it is like a wind tunnel, and with the best tripod in the world it's going to get moved about, and you know, I think I'm just going to set it up there, get it going, press start, and then hopefully tomorrow in the morning we can look through the footage, or I can show you the footage. I'm hoping to have about 5 minutes time lapse, and by that we can see all these satellites going over. I think at the moment it is 10 to 9, and I think the first lot of Spacelink satellites go over at 9 o'clock, which I think it's too early to capture them here, so I think the next lot is at 10 o'clock or 10:05. I'm not too interested in those tonight because that's over that way, and once you've seen them, really, to be fair, I think most astrophotographers don't really want to capture them or promote them in any sort of way, to be fair. They're just a junk in the sky to most people. People might have different opinions, but that's just mine. I've seen them, I was a bit shocked to see just how bad they are, and that's about it really. Hi guys, so what I've done now is I've moved the camera back just a little bit as you can see, and I've put it under a sheltered bit of the hedge. And what we'll do is we're going to set it off in a minute. Well, when it gets a little bit darker. I think it's about 9 o'clock now. The first lot of starlings are going to be going over in a little while. I'm not too bothered about them, to be fair. So yeah, simple roundup is basically I'm going to go for 30 seconds, f1.8, ISO 500, and we're going to do the interval time of 31 seconds, which gives it a second to the buffer, and off we go, and then we'll see what we get. At the moment there's not clouds, the Venus is shining bright up there. The next bit of footage you'll see is what we capture, and if it's any good you'll hear me talk afterwards. If not, I'll just do a little thank you for watching, and until next time. So fingers crossed, here we go. Yeah, let's just see what we get, and take care. Let's see what we got.